Hello and welcome back to Leicester Road. You join me in unexpected circumstances. As you see on the right of the screen, we sit in 16th place in the league, 2 points clear of Newark, who are in the relegation zone. Things have gone from bad to worse, and even though we've picked up the odd victory, we've just slipped down the table as this season has gone on, and we go into the last three games where we play FC Romania today in 19th, we play Wisbeach in 12th, and hopefully we won't have to need anything going to the last day of the season as we play league leaders Corn. We're going to get into this first game straight away, and then I'll take you through some of the results that happened in between episodes. But like I say, it's Hinckley Leicester against FC Romania today, and we're going to get straight into it, and a win is absolutely necessary today. And as you can see, a slight change in formation. We've gone to the 4-2-3-1, moved that defensive midfielder up into the attacking midfield role, gone a bit more positive as well. We need to eke out some results. Team is as follows. It's Piper in goal, it's Campbell and Sumbu, Talek and Anakin, Douglas and Flickcroft in the midfield, Benson on the left and Zembla on the right, and Turner playing just behind Taverner. And let's get into it. A win is absolutely necessary here. Turner and Zembla. Back to Turner, and infield to Douglas, out to the left and Benson. Taverner gets the shot away and Marsh tips it round the post, and it'll be a corner kick here inside the first 20 minutes of the first half. Being outswinged by Benson, puts the ball in and Coulthurst heads it away for a Hinckley Leicester Road throw-in. Definitely started the better team here. Restricted FC Romania to nothing. Well, first shot of the game they've had, and they get a free kick now, 25 yards out. Who is going to be stepping up for this one? It's going to be Davies. Steps up over the wall, finds the back of the net. Of course he does. First shot on target. Charlie Davies scores. FC Romania 1, Hinckley Leicester Road 0. And that is exactly what we didn't want. Campbell smashes that ball forward, but Woodford collects. Out to Dunbar Bonnie. To Edgar. Into Coulthurst. Cahill Harrell's got to be offside there. He is. The shot was tipped over by Morgan Piper, but he must have been a few yards offside there. Throw in. Edgar knocks down, and Dunbar Bonnie can bring it forward. Looks forward. Talek should get there first, and he does, and he knocks it back to Piper, who goes short for Nsumbu. Campbell, Douglas, into Benson. Nice little pass in, into Flickcroft in the centre circle. Looks for Zembla. It's a good ball in, and he looks for Taverner, but it's cut out, and Romania comes forward, but Turner wins it back into Taverner. Benson, Flickcroft, and Zembla. Anakin's got a bit of space on the right. Back in field to Zembla. Anakin. Turner with the strike. It's hit the woodwork. Benson straight at the goalkeeper. As March, his goal kick is flicked on by Edgar, but Talek should pick that up in the right back position. And a simple ball in field to Flickcroft. Quickly on to Zembla. Taverner. Douglas getting beyond him. Back to Taverner. Looking for that ball through for Benson. Davis should cut it out and does. And gives it back to Marsh, but Talek can deal with it. Anakin now goes past his man. Infield to Turner, hits the shot and that's gone over the bar, and we're creating chances, we just cannot find the back of the net. Talek now, back to Anakin. Turner, and Zembla's got beyond his man, he's got acres of space, he needs to find that ball across, square it, he does. Connor Benson taps it into an empty net, it's 1-1, there's 20 minutes left, we need a winner, and we are back on level terms. Great play, and Zembla got beyond his man, in the right wing position, into the box, and he just looked across and squared it for Connor Benson, who has a simple tap in at the far stick, and it's 1-1. End of the game, it's finished 1-1. We've moved up a place to 15th, so there's 3 teams now sat on 42 points, us, Newark and Rugby. Bedworth also have 43, so they're in amongst it. We have the best goal difference by an absolute mile, but we have 2 tough games. We have 10th place Wisbeach coming up next, and we need to get at least another point on the board here. Maybe, hopefully, bring Shepshed and possibly Histon into the mix as well, but this is really squeaky bum time for us here. So these are the results since you've been gone. As you can see, a lot of red there. We got wins against Stamford, a 2-0 victory there, 5-1 victory against Chasetown, where we absolutely played them off the park. We absolutely smashed them in that game. I thought our run was going to turn around, especially with the draws beforehand against Loughborough and Spalding. Wasn't to be, as then we went on another 5-game losing streak. But we've only been losing narrowly, 3-2, 1-0, 2-1, 1-0. There was a 2-0 defeat there. We got beaten comfortably by Colton 4-2, and Halzoin were up there 3-1. So the results, while there's a few wins scattered in there and a couple of draws, just too many defeats, and we've slowly slipped down the table. And like I say, we are in an absolute dogfight now. 2 games to go. Wisbeach next up for us. Team is as follows: Piper, Putt and Sumbu, Talek and Anakin, Douglas and Fenton in the midfield, Benson, Turner and Zembla playing just behind Taverner. Huge match. A win actually puts us quite close to them. That middle part of the table is so tight. So we need to get a victory here. I mean, a point will do, and I'm not going to make too many changes because I was quite happy with how we played last game. We created a lot of opportunities. We were the better team. We conceded a silly goal. We got the equaliser, and I think we probably should have gone on to win it, but we didn't. And it's Wisbech away, needing a result. Thompson now down the left hand side. Turner gets the ball back, but Humphrey will get the ball in, headed away, and Flitney can give it to Lawson. Tries to switch it, but Talek will knock that down to Piper. That's comfortable for Morgan Piper as he rolls it short to Talek. Into Fenton, who's dropped deep. Looks out to the right and then Lucas back in field to Turner, and it'll just go back towards the centre backs, and it goes long, and Richards can deal with it. And now he goes long for Khan, headed down for Thompson. Into right with the shot. He's hit the bar, and it's somehow came back into play and then bounced out for a goal kick. Excellent effort from Wisbech there. Anakin into Fenton. Gives it back to Anakin. Has to go all the way back to Talek. Has a bit of space though. Back to Anakin on the right hand side. Him and Talek playing it between them. Fenton. Nice little interplay between the players here. Turner, Taverner, Benson could just past his man. Pulls it back for Putt. Douglas has to look back for Fenton again into Turner and Zembla. Anakin's on the right hand side. Hits the shot and Carey tips it over the bar. Flitney now with the throw into Chessel. Back to Flitney. Khan to the byline. Pulls it back to Thompson. And Remy Thompson, who I'm sure caused us problems. I think actually he scored 2 goals when they came back from 2-0 down to draw 2-2 earlier on in the season. He scores yet again against us. And it kind of is against the run of play. We've been the better team here in this first half an hour. But the ball across, and it's a lovely finish by Remy Thompson. And it's Wisbech 1, Hinckley Leicester Road 0. Corner kick, Benson, out swinger. Turner gets up and he heads it over. And we lose 1-0 in a game that we've played really well in yet again. And the numbers say that we should have won it, and we didn't. And we go into the last game of the season now. And it is not looking good for us. As we await the media reaction, we actually stay 15th. And we have a minor chance of staying up here and losing on the last day of the season. It's not great, but we play Corn, who need at least a point to secure promotion. Here we are, last game of the season. We just need to better the results of either Newark or Rugby. It's Piper in goal, Putt and Sunbu, Talek and Anakin, Flickcroft and Fenton in the midfield, Benson on the left and Zembla on the right, and Turner just behind Taverner. Let's get into it. And Rugby have gone 2-0 down to Carlton early on, which is all we need to happen, really. Turner with the free kick. Benson flicks on. Taverner gets there, and Brandon Taverner scores probably the most important goal of our season. Hinckley Leicester Road 1, Corn 0. Turner with the free kick. Benson flicked it on, and Taverner got in behind Clarkson and just puts it under the goalkeeper, and it's 1-0. Hudson with the corner kick puts the ball in. Brown's gone down, and it's a penalty, and there's another penalty we've conceded this season. Brown is going to step up to take it with his right foot. Steps up. Piper saves it. Morgan Piper, for the first time in 2 seasons, has saved a penalty. And maybe, just maybe, this will be our day. As Hudson puts the corner in and Flickcroft heads it away and Turner smashes it clear. Done. Puts that free kick up and Brown takes it down. He's beyond the defender and he's hit the woodwork. And it bounces straight into the arms of Morgan Piper. How thankful we are for that. Clibbens now. With the throw, Flickcroft will flick it up to Taverner. Taverner, 3 men round him, gives it to Benson, pays it over the top to Taverner, can't get there. Oh, but it's given away and Taverner fires it just wide. Great chance. We could have sealed survival with that goal. As time is ticking, 93 minutes on the clock, and we have survived by the skin of our teeth with a 1-0 victory over the team that have now won the league. I know for the longest time they were in second place during this game. Halzoin must have threw it away at the death. Corn win the league. Halzoin, where are they? Conceded an 88th minute equaliser against Belper, which took them off top spot. They don't go up. They go into the playoffs with Colton, Spalding and Belper. We finish in 14th place due to our fantastic goal difference of +2. The next best team finished up in 9th. That was Grantham. And we've done it. We've survived by the skin of our teeth on the last day of the season. Obviously, Rugby's result, where they lost 2-1 to Carlton, was all that needed to happen. But we did our bit, and we remain in Tier 8 for next season. And if you've enjoyed that video, please leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel, and we'll be back for the end of season review and the transfer window as we go into Season 3 of The Save.